yourself the 4-inch tail. You can guess 4 inches, that's up to you. But you want to make sure that you have an end to tie off with at the end of your lei. So, 4-inch tail, you are going to pinch to make a loop. Pinch to make a loop right with that pink ribbon. Once you have the loop with your red ribbon, you will also have about a 4-inch tail there as well. You're going to use that red ribbon to tie a single knot around the pink ribbon. Now, if you need any extra hands, look next to your neighbor. You are bound to make a friend here on the cruise. Or if it's the people you are traveling with, you look down. So, from the beginning, the loop with the pink ribbon, and then you're going to tie the single knot with the red ribbon. And then you're gonna tie the knot. Again, if you need any help, you can either raise your hand and or look to a neighbor. Once you have that pink loop, I want you to put that pink loop with the red ribbon tied around in the air. Put them up in the air once you have completed. Up in the air, there you go. Put them up in the air. Now wave them like you just don't care. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. After the next step. All right, now that you have the pink loop, you will take the long red ribbon. You have those 2 short ends. That is going to be the ends you will use to tie off at the end of your lei. You will now be working with only the long sets of ribbon. So with your long red ribbon, you are going to make a loop. And you are going to pass this loop directly through the pink loop. So red loop goes directly through the pink loop. Once you have gotten the red through the pink, you will pull down on the long pink ribbon. We'll have Wally go over that again. So this is like right after you tied the red knot or the single knot around the pink loop. Red ribbon, you're going to pinch to make a loop and you're going to pass it through, directly through the pink loop. And then you will pull down on the long pink ribbon. When you pull on the long pink ribbon, you want to make sure that you keep it flat. These leis are meant to be flat. You start off flat. So now that you have your red loop, you will take the long pink ribbon, make the loop, and you will pass that loop directly through the red loop. So pink loop goes through the red loop. And then you'll secure that loop by pulling down on the long red ribbon. We'll have Wally do that one again as well. So you have the red loop, taking your pink ribbon, passing it directly through the red loop. Then you're going to pull down on the long red ribbon. And then you're back at the pink loop. So remember, it is whichever loop color the opposite goes through. So Wally has a pink loop on screen. She takes the red loop, passes the red loop directly through the pink, and pulls down on the long pink ribbon. All right, I'm gonna have Wally start all the way from the beginning. If you are in a good spot, keep going. If not, she is going to start again from the beginning. Of course, don't worry about it. Yeah. All right, for those of you who got it, keep going. If you needed a second look at beginning to end, we got you. Okay. With your pink ribbon, this is from the beginning, you are going to give yourself the 4 inches there, you can guess. Nice. Then you're going to pinch to make a loop. Once you have your pink loop, you're going to take the red ribbon with the 4 inches and tie a single knot around the pink loop. Again, if you need any extra hands, definitely ask a friend. Now that you have the pink loop, you're going to take the red ribbon. You're going to make, this is the long red ribbon and the long pink ribbon you'll be working with now. Long red ribbon, make a loop, passing that loop directly through the pink loop. And then pulling down on the long pink ribbon, making sure you keep that flat square or diamond there. You want to make sure that you keep it flat, because if you pull any harder, you will cinch the ribbon. And we do not want you to cinch the ribbon. Now that you have your red loop there, with the long pink ribbon, you'll be making a loop, passing the pink loop directly through the red loop and pulling down on the long red ribbon. Then you'll be right back at the pink loop. You will be following the same exact pattern for the rest of the lei. So, I am going to leave Wally here on stage, on screen. Just in case you might have questions, you can take a look up at the screen and see if what she is doing may answer any of your questions. If not, raise your hand. Any one of the team will be happy to come out and help you. They're already out and ready to help. Oh, man. I had to go back this way.
Good grief. I can't even get it started.
Wow, I got really silent in here. The concentration is insane. I love that.